So of course the response from Carly and crew is like Ryan Walters says statement from Secretary Walters, and I think you had a good take on this, didn't you?
What did I say? I can't even.
Well, I think were you the one who was telling me that he wrote this? Like he definitely wrote
Oh
this.
yeah, 100%. It's like, how are you gonna like tweet videos from your account every single week, and then suddenly, whenever you're like under fire, you're like, formal statement from Secretary Walters. It's like, bitch, you posted this. Like, why are you talking about yourself in the third person? That's
Yeah, Twitter for iPhone.
right.
Twitter for iPhone.
So dumb. It's like, don't try to be all personal whenever it benefits you, and then the second people need you to answer questions about something bad you did, you go and hide. Like, my assistant's taking care of it. I typed this up. He posted it for me. It's not. That's not what happened. You did it yourself, probably.
Oh,
but
no,
I mean
it's Twitter for iPhone. It
like
definitely
that's
isn't.
all of them. Like Ted Cruz did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they fucking run. They hide with their tail between their legs. I don't got shit to do with that. Like yeah, you did, bro.
So silly.
So yeah, and so of course Carly is running interference. I think Stitt might have even ran some interference. But anyway, pro tip: there are better ways to try and get an interview than harassing a public official's wife and young children, which it's debatable that even happened. Starts with not being a total hack for Democrats and anti-school choice folks.
So here's the thing: people won't harass anyone, including you, if you're an elected official, if you do your fucking job and respond to emails and phone calls. Because let me tell you something. There was one time I gave out David Holt's number to a group full of protesters, and the next day he wants to be all mad. Well, man, guess what, man? I've been calling and emailing and leaving messages for your office for the last 3 months, and you ain't responded not a single time. So every time y'all want to get on this bullshit... tough titty, like, sorry about you, bro. Do your damn job.
I hate her choice of words, like anti-school choice. First of all, stop using the buzzwords. Like, you're just putting words together to make it seem like being able to decide if, your kid wants to go to private school or public school and not having to worry about money is some, like, monumental issue that all Oklahomans are facing. How many private schools do we even have? Let's start off there. Because, I don't think there's that many.
No. Not enough to handle the capacity of the influx of public school children they want to go into those schools.
Right. And so, it's just fucking bullshit. It's just more ways for them to be weird with money, because that's clearly all that they're good at, is being weird with money. And then when we ask questions about it, they're like, we don't have to say anything. It's like, yeah, you fucking do. Because where the fuck is our money going?
Yeah. I mean, that point, though, on the private school thing is so relevant because, like, Oklahoma's constitution is literally a neighborhood-based model. Like, the Constitution says you had to put schools up within X number of miles of where children lived in the state. And so it's like, private schools can't exist in, like, basically all of rural Oklahoma because there's not enough kids to even support multiple private schools. And so it's like... And then you just think about where are the private schools located in Oklahoma City. It's like, do I want to drive past the neighborhood school at the end of my street to drive 4 miles across town to go send my kid to some private school? I mean, yeah, some families want to make that choice, but most families either can't or don't want to. So, I mean, it's just, anyway, it's the whole thing's just stupid. They just want public money for private profits, private benefit. So, yeah, Walter's statement is a joke. I don't have the other tweets, but there were other reporters. I don't know if I could look it up on the stream, but anyway, like Jennifer Palmer said that like this did not happen. Like nobody went to his house. Like at best they caught his family like at the Capitol or something. Like the way they're framing it, like definitely did not occur. So, yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah, here. Doesn't answer. Also, Reese Gorman, Clifton Adcock, and I called, texted his cell phone multiple times, visited his office in the Capitol, but not his house. So I don't know where some reporter ran into his wife and kid. But again, it's just like, like what'd they do? Ask if you were home? Like what harassment occurred? Like, is Ryan in? No? well, tell them I called, or tell them I stopped by.
That's like they're making it like TMZ is like outside his window,
yeah.
and it's like, bro, nobody cares about you enough.
Seriously.
It's like, what would these people do if they were under like actual investigation by like, I don't know, the cops? They'd be like, the cops are harassing me and my children because they. It's like, you
imagine how black and brown
if the rest of
people
us have
felt
to
this
answer
whole time.
fucking questions,
Yeah,
you gotta
right.
answer fucking questions.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We want to know where our millions went, man. Like, this is your job. Like, you're quoted in the article and having talked to the vendor, so you're the best person to ask. Anyway, Snowflake City over there at the Walters camp.
Oh my God, Snowflake City.
So
Where the
capital of the
Elmer's
state of
Glue
Oklahoma,
crew is,
Snowflake
the
City.
Cauliflower
It's
Coalition.
honestly no, like
Snow Casey.
like the literally. I feel like culturally that makes a lot of sense too, because people get offended real easily in this state over like the most insignificant things. So yeah, this is Snowflake City.
thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.